we're on to exercise 8, which is the flower sac waving. And we'll try to make it a loop as well. So I'm going to open up Synfig here. And I already created a flower sac image here. And you can do this as well. It's very simple. All I did was to use the spline tool. As you can see, we only have two shapes here. This one on the inside, which is just 2 points that create this line here. And we have this one that I outlined using the spline tool. So it's very simple. So I thought that I would just create this beforehand so that, you know, the tutorial won't be long, or the exercise won't be that long. So the idea here is to get this flower sac waving. So I'm just going to go ahead and let me see here. I'm going to change this to constant keyframe because we've been working with that, although I'm bound to change this at some point. And I am going to just open up my flower sac here, select all these points, and just make sure that I add a keyframe for each of them just by moving them slightly. And always remember to turn on animate, because I didn't turn on animate, so we won't see any keyframes. So let me turn that on and let me do that again. Let me select all these points, move it up, just to make sure that keyframes are added for all of these points, like so. So we have that keyframe there. I'm just going to duplicate this down the timeline. And I think I'm going to be animating on 2s. So we already know what that is. So we'll have 2 frames that has the same drawing, and then we'll change the drawing on the third one. So 1, 2, change on the third, which is this. So let me just zoom in here, and I'm going to change the shape. So how do we make this wave? Well, first we need to choose one of the arms here, and I think I'm going to choose this one here. So I'm going to have the arm go over this side, like wave towards the left. So I'm just going to move this slightly, like so. Then I'm going to select the entire flower sac here, move this down, come here, and I'm going to change the shape again, like so. And I'm also consciously trying to add a bit of ease by letting it start out slow, then it speeds up. Let me duplicate this again, come back here. And I can turn on onion skin to see what is going on with my previous frames there. So let me try this out. And there we can already see the flower sac waving. And so yeah, you get the idea. Now we're just going to work our way down these keyframes here. And I might alter the poses a bit just to get a bit of variation here. So let me move down here on my second keyframe here. I'm going to alter the shape like so, just slightly. Let me alter this here. Maybe give this foot a bit of movement like so. Move down, move this up. And I'm liking this because it's giving me a line boil feel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and alter some more of these points here for each of the frames, so that we get a bit of movement. And it's almost, well, it will feel as if we're actually drawing this instead of moving points on a computer here. Okay, so I'm liking that. Now we need to get the arm down here, because it's just, so far it's just going up, but we need to bring it back down, right? So let me just move down my timeline here, and just move it back down. Let me turn on the onion skin here so we can see what is going on here. Okay, like so. Actually, let me add some keyframes for all of these by selecting them, moving them slightly, and then moving them back. And bring this down. And then we'll alter our shape here. So I'm liking this. And then of course we could just duplicate each frame to have it to have that loop movement. So I'm just going to come here, shift, move that, shift, move that. So let me play that back. And our character is waving. It's a very friendly character. So this ends on frame 120. So, well, it actually ends on frame 32. So let me just change this to 32. Enter. Put that on loop and play. Now again, always, the more time you spend on your animation, the better it will look. Now I think I might alter this before I post it to the Synfig forums, but for this video, I have completed the exercise. So go for it and continue to do your exercises, and remember to post them on the Synfig forums and have fun. So that's it for this exercise, and I will see you in exercise 9.